I'm Kerri, owner of Eagle Eye Farm here in River Falls, Wisconsin. Today I'd like to just show you around the farm, tell you a little bit about my story, and I'd get to know you a little bit better. All right, welcome to the boy pen here at Eagle Eye Farm. So here we have the boys. So this is Taz. Taz is the only llama that we have currently on the farm. He is spectacular, and why would you need another, as he really represents the llama species very well. Next to him we have MacGyver and Mateo. A fun fact about Mateo is he is the first alpaca that we ever met as a family, and he is the first alpaca that we purchased. So we met him whenever he was 4 days old and had to have him, and that was the start of Eagle Eye Farm Alpaca Farm. All right, and this right here is Oliver. He's my snuggle buddy. He is TikTok famous. He likes to go and on adventures. He really likes going to Starbucks. This is his best friend Melman, who has the mohawk. And over here, to just demonstrate the differences in alpaca types, we have Viper. Viper is a Surrey alpaca. You can see that he has the long flowing locks versus these guys, whenever they're not chewing on my crock, have more of a teddy bear head. These are Wakayas. Hi there, this is Barney. So Barney is one of our many Highland cattle. He is the bull. We have also Wilma and Betty. We have had two calves here. We have had both boys, both called Bam Bam, one by Betty and one by Wilma. So we don't allow people in the pens. Obviously they have very large horns. So for safety reasons, we don't allow anybody in the pens with these guys, including myself. All right, so we do have chickens here at Eagle Eye Farm. Chickens actually were one of the first animals that we brought onto our farm when we lived in Duluth. You want to get down? Okay, you can get down. Anyway, so chickens were one of the first animals that we purchased because we went and visited a farm. They had chickens, and all four of us, Tucker, Berkeley, Dawn, and I, fell in love with the chickens, decided that they would be relaxing, and honestly, they were kind of our gateway into Eagle Eye Farm. So we do have a lavender field here at Eagle Eye Farm. It's been harvested for the year, but we have about 1,500 plants. It's a beautiful lavender. We use organic practices here, although we are not certified organic. Beyond that, you'll notice that we have beehives. The hives are where we get our honey from. So it is local honey here in River Falls, produced right here on the farm. From that honey that we get from our hives, we make creamed honey, we make infused honey, and all different types of honey that we sell in our store. We use a lot of the lavender in the skincare. So I make all natural skincare, and we use the lavender from here, as well as some of the other plants to make a lot of the skincare. All right, so these are our mamas and our babies. So every year at Eagle Eye Farm, we do have babies. We are a breeding alpaca farm. Right now we have about 60 to 65 alpacas. We have babies that, like I said, that are born every year. We breed during the summer only. And the gestation's right around 11 and a half months. We breed around in the summer because we want summer babies due to the harsh winters that we have here in Wisconsin. We can't let people interact with the babies for about the first 30 days as they don't have proper immunity. But then after that, certainly you can come and interact with the babies. They are more like cats, so they're interested in you whenever they're interested, but whenever they're not, they're not. So this is always a fun part of coming and seeing the animals. I love coming out here at night, just being with the animals. Interacting with them, being a part of their lives. All right, here we are with our Kuni pigs. So this guy right here is the most famous of them. This is Wilbur, and then this girl right here is Penelope. So these two are the two that we first started with. So at that same farm that we found the chickens at, we also found Penelope. So Penelope was at a sustainability farm, and we fell in love with her. Asked if we could come back and see her the next year, and they told us that most likely she wouldn't be there the next year. So she was going to be used for meat, and so we asked if we could take her home. So we ended up bringing her home. She needed a friend, and so we got Wilbur. So Wilbur had a scrotal hernia and had to be castrated. So he was no longer a show pig. So we had these two for the longest time. And then we got Hamilton and Waddles. Here you go, bud. So they are Kuni pigs. They are originally from New Zealand. They're a heritage pig, meaning that they've never been bred with another breed, and they are vegetarians. So they get salad twice a day as well as their pig food. So our newest addition to Eagle Eye Farm this year was goats. So these goats are a cross between a pygmy and a Nigerian dwarf. They are so much fun. We have had them since about May, and they love the scratches. It took us a little while to get them so interested in being loved on, but this is one of the most favorite things for people to do when they come to the farm. Just come out here. Kids can be out here for a long time and be entertained by them. They love to run around, to give snuggles. We do goat yoga, and because of their small size, it's no problem when they jump up on you. Isn't that right? Sweetie pie. All right, welcome to the porcupine room. I love these porcupines. These are the newest addition to Eagle Eye Farm. Look at this girl. She is adorable. This is Izzy. So we have 3 porcupines. We have Izzy, Meredith, and George. Izzy right here is by far the most fun, the most interactive. She eats, whenever she eats her strips of sweet potato, she eats them as if they were corn on the cob. If there's any part she doesn't like, she's very quick to just throw it on the ground. Izzy will hold your hand, not whenever she has sweet potato, but she's very fun. All 3 of them are fun. They are nocturnal, so I love to come out in the evening and interact and play with them. All right, these are our filet black nose sheep. They're known as the world's cutest sheep. And every year we artificially inseminate our moms, and so that we can have babies every single summer. We love these guys. They're extremely docile. They're almost like little dogs, just following you around. They have these black ears, and what's interesting about them is that both the boys and the girls have those horns. Those horns are spectacular. They're curved horns with ridges in them. So these guys were in the breed up program. We did not bring over a whole sheep from Switzerland, as you cannot, but we artificially inseminate every year.